Hey, it's Tpok. I'm back in Katawa Shoujo, and it's Tanabata, so yeah. Either way, Hichan, we have to walk into town and then back up if we want to see everything. So, this way, after we're done, we'll be right by our dorms when we're tired. It works out perfectly. That is admittedly logical. Shizune doesn't give me much time to argue anyway, grabbing me by the arm and lightly trying to pull me along. The streets illuminated by the light of the moon and low lanterns tinted with tissue paper put me at ease. Now that we're in town, Shizune moves a bit more slowly in order to see the sights. So I decide to walk more briskly in order to mess with her, but she quickly readjusts her own speed to match, letting out a soundless laugh before quickly sounding to Misha with her offhand. What did you want to do first, Sahi-chan? How about some games if there are any? I thought you didn't like games, Hichan. I don't mind. For the second time today, I feel her slim fingers wrapping around mine. It feels like all this time I've been pulled along by Shizune's will. Occasionally, it's quite tiring, but I think that for the most part, I wouldn't say I hate it. It's just the quality of some people to drag others into their lives like a storm. That word fits Shizune sometimes, I think. Although I didn't want to tell Misha earlier today, I do like her. Hichan, you're going to win a doll for me too this time, right? You're still thinking about that? Okay, I will. The time passes by faster than I thought it could as we run around, trying to do as many frivolous things as possible. Snow cones! Hichan, do you want one? Misha runs towards the stand, not even waiting to hear my answer. They look delicious. I want one too. We'll play rock, paper, scissors to see who can pay for them all. Or we could each pay for our own. Hichan, what flavor do you want? The blue one. I would go with the same thing. Blue is not a flavor. I knew that. Ordering something based on color is childish. You're childish. What are you getting? Are you getting strawberry? Huh, that's such a childish flavor. Only children eat strawberry. You should get plain, the most mature flavor of all. I want to know where her personality comes from. I wonder if I would think that way if she hadn't been the first student I ended up having a conversation with on my first day here. It's entirely possible that I'd have missed the parts of her that kept drawing me in. If I didn't know that she couldn't hear me, and that she was so competitive and so focused with getting me to join the student council, and so alternatingly playful and sharp. Without these constant new facets to keep my interest in her, would I have grown to like her so much? It's likely that I'm overthinking it. Aren't you going to make a wish? I almost started talking in Misha's voice. Shi-chan never makes wishes, Shi-chan. Oh, really? Not even on New Year's? Why is that? Shizune tenses her fingers and smiles, but won't answer. It's a secret. I know. Hichan, do you want me to tell you? Yes. Shizune alternates between as many forceful iterations of no she can think of. Well, I'll tell you later, okay? Actually, I feel tired. I think I'm going to go to bed early. Really? It doesn't feel like it's been that long. Time flies when you're having fun. But it has, Hichan. Maybe I can visit Yuko first and then go back? Or, I don't know. Well, it doesn't matter. Have fun without me, okay? We're going back to the school soon anyway, Misha. Why is she still worried? Misha doesn't want to hear it and leaves anyway. Shizune starts to wonder why just as soon as I do, but while I keep it in my head, she signs it, seeming to want to discuss the possible reasons. After we're both done seeing all there is to see, I check the time, and find that it is pretty late. My energy is starting to wear off, and it's a miracle that I managed to have even this much, too. Even Shizune is starting to look a bit tired. We make our way back to the grounds. Shizune seems disappointed when she sees the school building lit up and teeming with students. Something wrong. I wanted to go up on the roof, but now there are too many people. I'm tired, so it might be for the best. There are probably couples on the roof since it's that kind of holiday. Then again, I wouldn't know. Is that how it really is? I've never really been to any festivals before coming here. I'm disappointed. I thought you said you wanted to see what the school was doing last. Like saving the best for last. Now you're telling me you don't want to? Not even a little? I thought you would have more energy. I don't feel tired. This seems to spark her competitive spirit, and Shizune immediately perks up. Although it's then that I realize I don't have anywhere in mind to take her, and I don't feel like going to the main building myself. Fortunately, the area behind the school is both deserted and impressive looking today. I never appreciated how sprawling and well kept it was until seeing it at night. It almost seems to go on forever in the moonlight. It's very pretty, even though it's just a field. I thought earlier that she was too immature to pull off the old-fashioned clothes she is wearing tonight, but right now she is quite beautiful in them. It makes me think back to that day, the other festival that I went to with her. She had looked the same way then. I want to tell her that I like her, decisively, in one go, but even thinking about it is just so awkward. And the more I like her, the more awkward and afraid I am of telling her how I feel. Even now, when I could do so if I wanted, without having to go through another person. Not to mention, what if what happened last time happens again? If it does, I might not get off so easily with a month-long hospital stay. I don't even want to think about it. I try to shove the thoughts out of my mind any way possible. I try to dismiss them as unlikely fears. Still, the first time I had seen all of my pills, I imagined them cascading before me, enough of them to choke me. I still think about it from time to time. I can't say that it's not a legitimate concern. Times like these are nice enough that I can forget, though. My favorite thing about this school is that it's on top of a mountain. Is it because it's that much closer to the sky? That seems like a sound reason. Yes. I like it too, but more because of the fresh air. You're so competitive. Too competitive. If a whale bit you, you would bite it back. Is whale the right word? That makes her laugh, and she winks. Would that be so bad? Her smile is contagious. Yes. It's true. I'm terrible, a little. But if I can make people happy, I'm not entirely terrible, am I? Then it's okay. I have many examples in my defense. Maybe even this moment is a kind of game to her. That's right. This is a romantic moment. I don't know if such a chance might come again, and I feel compelled to say something awkward and stupid. If I think about it too much, I doubt my hands will listen to me. Whoa. Do you want to be my girlfriend? That was super abrupt. I hope that I signed it properly. I feel nervous, as if I want to break into a run, yet I'm rooted to this spot. I couldn't hear a thing just minutes ago. Now I'm picking up every little ambient noise. I really am nervous, and I wonder if it shows. Before, hours passed like seconds. Now, the seconds pass like eons. Then, I see Shizune's hands moving unsteadily before her, fumbling over each other, stopping halfway through each gesture. It's like she said, sign language gives you an opportunity to think your words through, and she is trying very hard to do that right now. A situation that she doesn't know how to respond to. It must be unthinkable. As stoic as Shizune tries to be, she can't hide her reddening cheeks, and she's very cute and feminine like this. And it puts me at ease to know that she is as nervous as I am. The thought is yet another way in which I found myself competing with her. Okay. That's a simple reply, but as soon as I think that, Shizune takes a step forward and embraces me. An unsure and careful embrace, as if I were made of an eggshell, as if she doesn't know how to hug someone. Although, to be honest, it's not a subject I'm familiar with either. Her yukata is cool and silky under my fingers, but I can also feel Shizune's warmth. In the end, she thought this is the best possible gesture to show how she felt. Well, that's good. However, we faded to white. Or, not fade, but brightened. Oh, here we go! How the heck is that possible? Risha's head is that big? Sleight of hand, Act 3. The following days pass uneventfully and with surprising quickness. I find renewed motivation to learn sign language. It seems that I have a knack for learning signs, so it would be a waste not to do it, and falling behind would be even more unacceptable. Summer break is coming up. Even though I figured that student council work would see a drop-off proportional to how lethargic my classes are becoming, it doesn't happen that way. Every day I get swamped under increasingly meaningless work. Despite how much I want to, I don't have even a free second to talk to Shizune nowadays. Every time I look at her, her face is buried in some book of records or some stack of papers that need to be checked over in triplicate. Today I woke up early to come to school before anyone else, hoping to catch Shizune. She has a habit of coming in first thing in the morning, to be more punctual than all the other students. Unfortunately, I think I'm earlier than her. Hearing the student council room door click close to my right tells me that that isn't the case. I guess I got here just behind her. I enter the room and tap Shizune on the shoulder to get her attention. Maybe she expects a conversation, which is why she puts down the carton of orange juice in her hand. Good morning. Where's your better half? We are separate individuals. Thinking about it, they must get that quite a bit. I can think of no other way to explain how readily she was with that answer. You're here early. That's good. You can help me look over some handouts. They're going out later today. I came here early specifically so that I could see you without having to do work. According to Misha, being early isn't new for you. It's not very new for you either. Are you saying you want to race? Shizune adjusts her glasses nonchalantly, a gesture that belies how giddy she is inside about the thought of having something very petty to take competitively and seriously. I think the smaller the matter is, the more it excites her. It's not a race. Do you want to make it a contest? I don't. I almost forget to add the last part, the most important part. Well, that's fine. There are too many days left in this school year. I get tired of it, anyway. With that, Shizune picks up her juice and finishes it off. I wonder if she's going to try and shoot the empty container into the trash, but she doesn't. In fact, she seems puzzled as to why I seem so disappointed. I better get to the point. I just wanted to talk. Our break is practically here, you know. And we should spend some more time together anyway. I was thinking we could do that over the summer. Shizune's face turns as red as mine must be, and she starts adjusting her glasses, flustered. What an all-purpose gesture. She taps her fingers together in thought, considering her next words carefully. You mean like a date? Just because we're going out somewhere, that instantly makes it a date. It's not. I want it to be a date. Then it is one. Shizune approvingly claps her hands once before adding on to my statement. But not today. I'm going away for a week to visit my family. That is an oddly formal way of putting it, and for that reason my interest is piqued. Maybe her family is the prim and proper traditional kind, living in a giant old-timey mansion with a little stream and koi pond, where everyone wears kimonos all the time. It's a wild assumption, but it's fun to speculate sometimes. I wonder if Shizune puts on the appearance of being a calm and mature good daughter like Lily when she is with her family. I can't imagine it, but if there's even a possibility that it's true, then I must see it. Only a week. It must not be that far of a trip then. course not. They're still in Japan after all. Really? It isn't like you can come with me. Is that what you're trying to say? Why can't I? It isn't like you would enjoy it. You don't know that. It could be fun. Ah, I almost forgot. You didn't answer my question. Are you going alone or is Misha going with you? Does your family know sign? Misha is coming along. The part of my question left unanswered is the most telling. If Shizune's family can't communicate with her, I have to wonder what her childhood was like. She probably wrote everything on that pad she carries around and still produces out of nowhere sometimes. Usually it's when neither Misha nor I are around. I can notice her from far away when she pulls it out like a last resort, grimacing the whole time. If Misha is going, then I'm going too. I'm going to go too. Do you like Misha? It's the principle of the thing. I entertain the notion that Shizune might actually be jealous, but I doubt it. She usually wears her emotions pretty plainly on her face, and I don't see anything that would support my theory right now. I think you're just bored. That's okay though. Alright, we'll all go together. That's what I hoped for in the first place. You can't skip out on student council today to pack your bags just because you're coming with us on such short notice. It's no excuse. It's okay, I have hardly anything to pack anyway. Shizune pauses, tenting her fingers thoughtfully. You must have come to this school on very short notice. I did. It was a kind of on-the-spot decision. It worked out better than I expected, though. I hope Shizune won't pursue the matter, and to my relief, she doesn't. My home is in a particularly beautiful part of Saitama. We'll be leaving early in the morning, so be ready. Let's talk about it more later, okay? For now, those handouts won't look over themselves, and you're going to help me. As Shizune dives into her work, pulling me along with her, I think that she seems almost, but not quite, excited to go. Well, that's good. We were kinda hoping for that. Well, I think I'm going to end it here. 'Cause, yeah. Oh, jeez. I didn't even yeah. Okay, anyways. When Shizune and Misha arrive early in the next morning to pick me up, they are dressed in something other than the school uniform I've grown used to seeing them in. And there she is, wearing something not her school or yeah. I can't talk anymore. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.